Hey everyone, welcome to Smart Investing. Thank you guys for being here if you're watching. So, today's video is going to be about the special dividend stocks for 2022. So, this is actually the last 2 weeks of December. And, usually I make the two videos. So, this is the second video. And honestly, there weren't a lot of stocks. I think I only had about five. So, we're just going to run right through those five stocks. And I'm just going to show you the dividend payments that were paid, the dates, the amount, and everything else involved with that. I'm not doing fundamentals and analysis or anything, or technicals, nothing like that. Just the amount. That's pretty much it. So first stock that I have on my list, uh, this is a new one. And I've never heard of it, but they always come up. So, this one's a new year. Sorry, it's a new one to me, to start off the new year. And I've been noticing even few stocks have been paying dividends. And then I think more often we're going to have a few more companies trying to pay special dividends to entice people to get involved more with the company. So the first stock up that I have is REFI, ticker symbol REFI. Stock markets are closed. It is Sunday, January 1st, 2023. First video of the year. So REFI at $15.07. Now we have, I just want to go over something with you guys. So if we actually look at this stock, started in January of 2022, so pretty much it's a brand new stock. Now, we just want to go over the payment. That's pretty much it. So as we can see here, not much history. And there was just a beginning of history here, starting in 2022. Kind of sucks to say this, but in order for this company to, in my point of view, and this is just opinion, in order for me to evaluate this to be an actual good special dividend payer as a company, I would like this company to pay at least 3 years in a row. Uh, the trend does not matter to me as long as they're paying 3 years in a row. Even if they're going in a downtrend, even better. If they're even paying during a downturn market and they're still able to at least pay one special dividend, but yearly at least, it don't have to be twice, but at least once a year, that's definitely a go, a green light in my book. So for this stock, as you can see, it's random payments, as you can see. So we have 40 cents jumping up from 26 cents. So that's a nice little increase. And then they increased. So these are quarterly payments, dividends. But then we get up to second payment in 2022, which was in June. That was a nice raise. Then it stayed the same, which ain't bad. It's pretty good. Stayed the same at 47 cents. So it looks like the trend or the payment increase for this stock was 7 cents. Let me just adjust. Okay, sorry about that. So 7 cents. Special dividend payment at 29 cents. So obviously, you can see here they paid on the same date the regular dividend and the special dividend. I don't know how people feel about getting paid twice on the same day. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I would consider this one payment just because they paid on the same day. Other people might prefer it and say, okay, I got paid twice, but separately. So it's just a matter of perspective. I just consider it one payment since it's on the same day. So in actuality, I would consider this over a 50 cents payment. That's close to like 75 cents if you do the math. To be exact, it's actually 76 cents. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 76. So, final payment of 76 cents for the dividend payment. So, if this continues to next year, if they can pay on the same date, so be it. Hopefully they do. And we can look into this stock a little bit better. So they are into the consumer lending area. So Chicago Atlantic Real Estate Finance. So they do commercial real estate finance. Moving on to the next one. DIT. So DIT for this year, past 5 years, so actually it went up from 2020, obviously, and it kind of still did pretty good. So in 2021, it had a little drop. 2022, it stayed pretty flat, and then it kind of jumped up again. Went down slowly, and kind of stood flat. But actually, for it to be flat, it still beat its lower lows of staying flat from 2022. So basically, the first half of 2022, it stayed flat. But then the second time around where it stayed flat, it's beaten its previous range of staying flat. So you could say pretty much the first 6 months, flat. Then it kind of stood flat again, but higher than last time, the last 6 months. So anyhow, I want to see what area of focus they have here. So these guys are in the tobacco industry. So not only do they sell tobacco, we could read a little bit about it and then move on to the next one real quick. So it looks like they sell, candy, groceries, frozen foods, automotive supplies. It says health and beauty care products. So locations are in Illinois, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota. These aren't locations where they're major cities, but still, it's still a U.S. industry. It also says that they are, at the bottom here, it says they even have stores and retail stores located through the Midwest and Florida. I could be wrong. I've never heard of Amcon. But again, I'm going to be completely honest. When I do go get gas, this to me, honestly, they sound like one of those convenience stores where you're at a gasoline station and just pick up a few things. When I get gas, I rarely enter the convenience store. I don't buy anything. All I do is get gas. That's how those stations make their money. Those are just other, the gasoline station it's apart from the convenience stores. So when you stop by those convenience stores, that's how they make money. They don't make much money off the gasoline because obviously it's a public company. But those REITs as gasoline stations, those locations as, commercial leasing space, that's owned separately by another REIT. So even though it looks like the same property, they're separately earning revenue and earnings and all that. So I guess this company, again, they operate convenience stores and all that. So anyhow, a special dividend for this company was $5. That's insanely high, pretty good. You can see here, in 2021, they reviewed $5. 2020 and $5 again. So it looks like a nice little trend. So now we're going to see the last time in late winter. So basically the very last day of the year. So 12/31, or pretty much the last payment. See if they paid a special dividend. And no. So this is definitely a contender. Yes, they have not given any dividend raises. But as you can clearly see, they have given definitely special dividends about the same consistently for the past 3 years. So I'm expecting them to pay one out for 2023. So even though I've missed it this year, you guys know about it, notifying you guys. That's pretty much it. So next one up is Ape shares. So this has to do with the meme stocks, as you can see. I don't know if you guys see that. So the Ape shares are part of the meme stocks. I think this is a dying business. Uh, I've looked at it before earlier in the year. I mean, the only reason people like it is because the shares are very cheap, and people think that they're gonna make money off of this because yes, it's been around for so long and it's very very cheap. But what people don't understand, and a lot of people what they don't understand is that they're not doing a proper evaluation. I mean, look at this alone. So yeah, I can honestly say good luck to you because in 2020, all the way throughout 2021, everyone made a killing and you didn't have to have any skill. So what I'm saying is the stock market did the work for you. You didn't do any work on the stock market. The stock market did the work for you. So now the tables have turned and everything is like the opposite now. Now that we're in a downtrending market, how do you expect a company with negative earnings, with crappy 52-week range, low and high? I mean, that's not even a $10 range, close to it, but it's awful anyway. Yes, it has volume, but it's because people most likely are shorting it. And then on top of that, we have just horrible numbers. Very horrible numbers. I don't have a PE ratio for this. Nothing. I could care less about the dividend. But again, it's just I don't see anything worthy of this stock. Um, Even the last. So this is a new ticker symbol, but the original one was actually from the AMC. So this is like a spin-off company. So as we can see here, supposedly this company is supposed to pay the special dividend. Uh, I wouldn't invest in this stock. Trust me, it's just not even worth it. If you plan on buying like I don't care, like 1,000 shares on this company, because you think in like a few years it's gonna take off, I suggest you just leave it alone. And the hot cycle for these meme stocks, a lot of them, it's over. We've been in a downtrending market for this past year, and next year coming up as well. That's my take on it. My estimate for the whole year will still be negative, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's just taking longer for this company to dry out when it comes to finance. So, anyways, that stock came up on my radar that it was going to pay a special dividend. I don't know when. I don't know the amount. I think it was supposed to pay a penny of a special dividend. I mean, it's awful. It's just to, I guess, like I said, entice people. When just because they paid a special dividend doesn't mean the company's always good. Um, it's a coin toss. It's really a 50-50 chance. Again, you just have to do the evaluation, look at the numbers, run the business model, and just see what they're about and try to get a good idea more or less of what they're doing, how they're doing it, and if they're progressing with that. So anyhow, I just don't care for this stock. That's just me as a smart investor. So next one up that I had that came on my radar was WELENT. That's a long ticker symbol. Again, this company is supposed to pay a special dividend. This is not a U.S. company. For some reason, This is from another country, but they're involved in the construction and engineering of places. They're really engaged in the oil and gas exploration areas. Uh, Infrastructure, it's hard to say. I mean, it says they use various sectors such as roads, water, and urban infrastructure. So I guess uh, I would say they like to construct new developing areas, if I'm not mistaken. So again, I apologize. I don't know where this country is from. As you can see, this major index is actually, I think it's India, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But just with the major indexes, they're totally different. And I don't know why. For some reason, when I switch the indexes, their percentage gain is different, but the actual stock price is pretty much the same. So again, this came up on my radar. It looks like it's heavily traded. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not sure which country it is, but and it's not giving me much info. But again, this company did come up on my radar. So honestly, I couldn't tell you if it's a good company or not. I just don't have proper info. It seems like a decent company just by the looks of it. So yeah, that's all I got. So the last one up that I have is SESN, SESN Bio. Looking at the stock price, it's only at 60 cents. Very, very cheap stock. So we're going to see the special dividend. So again, I don't have anything as of right now. So again, it did not pay in 2022. And surely and hopefully it will pay sometime in January. If not, maybe at a later date. But it has been confirmed for this company that it is going to pay up. I just don't know when. So we have this company 123 million. We're gonna look at the chart. I mean, 60 cents is just awful. We can see here, obviously, in the last year, not much growing. It hasn't even passed $1. I'm surprised that this stock is not even out of the major index. So I'm surprised it's not delisted. I mean, you have certain jumps here where it almost tries to reach $1, but again, we've been in a downtrend, and anything can happen. You know, tomorrow it might even jump up to $1. Who knows? But you know, the year already ended and it hasn't reached $1. So again, it came up on my radar. It's pretty much it. I don't know the amount. I doubt it'll pay that much. I'll be highly surprised if this company pays a special dividend over $1. Just with the market cap alone, I mean, I don't even want to run the numbers. But typically, I don't see companies that small paying that much. So, I mean, look at this 52-week high and low. It's only like 50 cents for the year. It's horrible. It's still negative earnings. And that's pretty much it. So, I think that's the only reason why it has gained this jump in the stock market. Because it was confirmed that they were going to pay the special dividend. And they heard about the special dividend. That's pretty much it. And again, on the chart, it looks like a big jump without looking at the actual price. That's a really nice jump. Then when you actually look at the price, it's only like a 10-cent move. So it's not really much. So that's all I have for you guys. I don't have nothing else. I still have more bank stocks, and we're gonna do obviously continue the special dividends in 2 more weeks. So in 2 more weeks, we're gonna have the first video for January 2023 for the special dividends, And then obviously the 2 weeks after that, we're gonna have a second video for the January 2023 for the special dividends. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.